What do you all think, right, is the toughest job in Singapore?
Toughest job?
I think it's the Prime Minister. Okay, because toughest can be a lot of things, right? In terms of heart, hand or head, right? I feel Prime Minister is the hardest because you are constantly thinking about the country and stuff like that. Yeah, and then you need to make important decisions. You are under immense stress all the time. You have people that you have to take care of. You have politics that you have to take care of. Yeah, I
And
feel
then your normal day to life, you also have to live up to a certain standard.
yeah. Got money but cannot spend.
Cannot outrightly spend.
Yeah, that's the worst.
You know, people say,
That's why I feel that it's a shit
It's
job.
definitely a tough job, but I can't see it anywhere close to being the toughest. And the reason I say this is because there are jobs where no matter how good you get at doing, right, it is still very tough. Every day is still a real burden on you. For the Prime Minister role, I feel the people who can do it, Lawrence Wong and probably the entire cabinet, I think it will not weigh down so much on them. There's a lot that you have to do and it's difficult, but you are at the level where it's okay. Right?
And also there are also things that come along with it, like remuneration is one. Number two is recognition.
and also you can
Feel
play
good.
guitar, you know, with the family.
To me, right, I think the toughest, right, is grave diggers. Their hands have to get dirty. Their mind is actually constantly like effed up one. You know, you are dealing with this kind of thing in your like normal day-to-day life, but you're also dealing with the spiritual stuff and all. Wow, it's not a very good environment to be in.
Yep.
And a lot of people cannot do this job. One.
They say it's damn smelly also, and it's very labor intensive.
Oh, this one must fully detach one.
Then you need to find the bones, yeah. You need to like really find. Then if like the toe missing, then you, hey, what are my other toes, yeah?
He's missing a toe, isn't he?
I think for me, I was thinking caregivers a very difficult job because it's a constant drain on your mental health.
Mind, yep.
And
You know, I
especially
realized,
there is-
right, one thing that is actually the toughest, actually it's not the physical, no, it's really the mind. You know, like if a days of work, physical work, right, once you rest, you might not feel so bad already. But when your mind is getting tortured, right, it's not asleep.
Physical labor,
can
right,
help.
you will start to become acclimatized to it. It starts becoming okay. You start developing
Muscle
the fitness
memory.
to be okay with it. But I think mental part, right, you don't get stronger because you face more stress.
It's true
That's
it gets worse
Yeah, it gets worse.
And the rebound recovery stage is lesser.
Because the tolerance get lower and
Yeah.
lower.
like the caregiver burnout and stuff like that. And then
Like you can probably find a prime minister who feels, my job is okay, not so difficult. You probably can find a grave digger who feels, okay, I can deal with this. I don't think you'll find a caregiver who feels, actually my job quite easy. They always feel, actually y'all don't understand the burden I face.
He couldn't walk a day in my shoes, and he gonna talk to me like that?
The reason why I brought this up, right, is because recently a nursing student, right, she raised this topic on Reddit. So she asked, right, why are nurses so poorly regarded in society despite how hard they work? So like, she shared a few things lah. So she was studying in poly. And then when people asked her, what course did you take? She said nursing. So she get that kind of very judgy look after like a few times, Then also, right, she feel like when she said this, right, people straight away assume that her O-level results is not doing very well. So because under the assumption that nursing course is very easy to enter. But the fact that for her, right, she actually can choose to go JC one. Yeah, so, and there's
But JC no nursing.
See, you're part of the problem.
So there are a lot of stigmas like what you guys were mentioning, right? So some people feel like nursing job is like a female or like an aqua job, Some people think that lah. And like some people feel that, nurses are just helpers for the doctors. So, and there's also people who feel like, like the missy are just to help the patients to clean their ass like that, And there are for sure so many other stigmas out there. So from all these stories, right, I believe we have family members and we have friends around us. They are a nurse, and I think we heard a lot of heartbreaking stories also.
for those that are practicing, I mean, my partner is a nurse. She is like Dean Lee's student,
Yeah.
top of the cohort,
She's like almost full marks, okay? Hello?
maybe top 2%, top 3% of the cohort and stuff like that. Smart girl. But Because when you are wearing the uniform, even I can wear a uniform at 25 O-level points. You get what I mean? So they will cast the blanket on the job as overall. As long as you're a nurse, you're like, you sure you know what you're doing?
And I know that Misha, right, she actually want to be a nurse. She's so focused, and her degree, right, is also nursing.
Yes.
Because she really, really want to serve and really help the people out there, right? Yeah.
Didn't leave first class honor, and then the family will be like, when she wanted to take is, you sure you want to take nursing? Your academics is good, no?
Oh, yeah, parents are the worst, right?
Her day-to-day life is also trash lah. And what you just said, right, the mental burnout lah, okay, it's true. It doesn't get better. You can go for an AL, 3 weeks of vacation, enjoy your life. The moment you step into the ward, right,
It all comes crashing
everything
again.
comes back. Everything comes back. You start dragging your leg to work. And people might ask why, right? Because they don't understand. Just like maybe 2 weeks ago, she was having quite a lot of patients to take care of, okay? So as long, maybe out of 10 patients, 3 patients has issue, right? Or giving you problems, right? Is enough to destroy your whole day.
Right, yeah.
This patient was screaming at her, was cussing at her. It's not even her problem, her shift, right? It's not her shift when the problem occur. The patient go to her and point to her and like shout at the top of the lung and like keep on shouting at her. And like swear words was used also as well. So yes, you can have like things like the signs that say, please do not verbal abuse it doesn't matter one. They call the security come up like, this is an everyday thing. No, what you want me to do? You want me to apprehend her? What you want me to do to this person who is scolding you? I cannot do anything.
Just another Tuesday for them.
Cause like sometimes when you like really, there's things that happens to you, and then like you have this mindset that you really hate the world. One. Nurses right, work in the environment, hospital, they are all the patients, they have something that happen to them. So they will project it outwards.
It's true lah.
What is given to them is given out to the nurses.
It is the same reason why call center people, they get a lot of hate.
Yeah,
Because
actually,
you don't call unless
there's
you're
good
facing
things,
issues.
right? Yeah.
So when you go to the hospital, so you don't go because you're at the pink of health.
Yeah.
You go because you have issue.
And
then-
you're suffering most of the time. Like you are this pain, that pain, all this, then you need to project in a way.
So then this type of environment, right, what it creates is people who have joined this industry because they have the heart. Maybe in 2 years' time, 3 years' time, they are so jaded, right, that they no longer want or are able to perform quality healthcare. Yeah, it's more like, you know what? I'm going to come here. I'm going to do what's necessary, and then I'm going to fuck off. Because if I put any more thought and heart into this, right,
I will get
affected. Yeah, it's quite a sad thing.
Because you stay in this business long enough, you're going to get jaded and cynical.
Do you think, right, based on all the like sufferings towards the nurse, right, the amount of compensation or like the salary is enough or not?
I think they get paid quite a lot.
They are
decent amount
reasonably
lah.
paid.
Yeah
lah.
lah.
I feel the issue is if you just tag how much you are doing versus how much you're making, right? Sometimes it may not make sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes you must understand the economics of things,
Yeah.
If let's say there are, I don't know, maybe 30,000 nurses every year come in, 30,000 nurses. Yes, all of them are putting in so much of effort and heart into their job. But if you're going to compensate all of them well, something will be off in the industry.
Then
also.
our premium will be damn high, lor.
Somewhere else will increase. And I think it's inevitable. A lot of the bad things that is towards the nursing industry, right, is inevitable in a sense. Why the remuneration is as such, right, is because of the barrier of entry. Why the barrier of entry is as such, right, is because we need the quantity. Because once you narrow down the barrier of entry, right, you already not enough nurse in your local community. You are taking nurses from where? Philippines, Myanmar, China, Malaysia. You have to open the gates, Yeah, so when the gate is open, right, comes a lot of other things as well. Like remuneration is one. Number two is perception. Like what we mentioned just now. Let's get 25, the cut-off point so low, easy to go in and stuff like that.
But I feel like these stigmas, right, that we have, right, it's only when we're younger. I mean, like, of course, I will joke about it, like, next time I grow up, I want Michelle to clean my backside, all this. Of course, we will joke about it, but the thing is,
I don't think that's a joke.